Hello, Team Easy Dating Coach. I'm Mike Goldstein. So excited to be with you. Today's topic is how to get a boyfriend fast. Whew. Okay. So, with today's day and age, we have a lot of people doing online dating and a lot of people doing swiping applications. So, I need to help all of you optimize this process if that's all right. Because what happens is, as you know, when you go on these dates, most of the time it's not the right fit. So you get your makeup on, you get your hair did, you show up to the date, and then it's not a fit, and you go home and you're like, what a waste of time. We need to fix this. We need to optimize our process. So I can't change the reality for all of you on going on better dates. So what I'm going to do is optimize your time while you're on these dates. So if you want to keep swiping away, let's at least with these dates, with these interactions, get you more opportunity. So if you'd like more opportunity with these dates, stick around. I'm going to tell you my crazy idea that's actually freaking fantastic. So let me tell you a story. So I was out with a bunch of friends at a bar. I was not drinking, completely sober, and I see this gorgeous blonde woman. So smokingly hot. And so I go to my friends, I'll be right back. So I walk over, and she's sitting at a table with another girlfriend. I say, "Excuse me, I was wondering if I can make friends with you two." And they said, "Sure." So then we ended up talking for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I exchanged information with the blonde woman, the beautiful blonde. So then some texting happens, and she's like, "You said, during our conversation, you said you just wanted to be friends. Like, with that being said, I wanted to let you know, like, I have this guy coming from Ireland that, we may be pursuing a relationship. So he's coming for a week, and we're going to figure out if we're going to pursue a relationship." I said, "Cool. I hope that goes well for you." That time passed, a few days passed, and I said, "What are you up to?" She said, "I'm going to meet some friends for a drink." I said, "Cool. Can I meet up with you?" So I met up with her just as friends, and she was at a bar. She came, saw me, and then we went off and talked. And we went off to the side, had a drink, and spoke. What happened was she was really curious. She's like, "I've never been hit on at a bar and then someone just saying they want to be friends." And I said, to be honest, like, I didn't know, like, I thought you were beautiful for sure, but I don't know you yet, so I don't know, how you'd fit into my life. Like, would you be a friend? Could you be a girlfriend? Could you be something in between that? Like, I don't know where this sits. So my system is I just want to be friends with you. So then, if you fit maybe one of my other friends, I can introduce you. If I fit one of your friends, you can introduce me. Or we can just be friends and, have fun together. And, we can meet each other's people and just grow our circle and grow our sphere of influence, if you will. And maybe I meet one of your girlfriends and I like her. Maybe she has someone that makes sense for me. So we're just getting larger with our network. But so she was like, that's tough. Like, I put people into buckets, and if there's chemistry immediately, like, I instantly go, like, could this be someone I date, or is this a friend? And she goes, "Well, like, I feel chemistry with you, so it's kind of weird. But okay, let's do it." So she ended up, seeing the Irish guy for a week, and then apparently it didn't work out. So then we met up once again as friends. So this was fantastic. We got an opportunity to get to know each other more and figure out what bucket we wanted to put each other in. And it was a great opportunity for us to become friends and then figure this out. Why am I telling you this? And I know you're a woman and you're like, how do I control this? Usually the man's you can. So you can control it on your dating profile by saying, "Hey, I'm looking to gain friends," and then once I gain friends, figure out, is that a boyfriend or is that just a friend? So with that being said, when you see them in person, you can say, listen, I am looking to start a friendship, and somewhere between date 3 and 5, we're going to communicate again and figure out what bucket we think each other should be in. And maybe one person says, I think you should be, sexually partners, and one says, I just want to be friends. Well, are you willing, whoever's got the lowest denominator there, the friendship, is the other person willing to be friends? If you both want to be more than friends, you can go that route. If you both want to be friends, then you're aligned there and you can be friends. But typically with people that are willing to go on these types of interactions, they're willing to meet at the friendship level. And this is beautiful because it allows no one to be worrying about things. A man on a first, second date, third, whatever, is like a lot of the time thinking like, am I supposed to kiss her now? Like, how am I supposed to escalate the physical thing? And it's wasted energy because you should just be getting to know each other. And a lot of men are wasting some of their energy on thinking about some of these things like, oh, I need to hold the door. Oh, I need to get the bill. Like, let's remove that energy so he can focus on getting to know you, which is what you want. So if he's focused on that, you feel safe. You know he's not going to try to kiss you. We're in trying to become friend mode, and we're just trying to get to know each other. And it's like, now that we've checked all these things about this person to see if he makes sense, ooh, he'd be a good partner for X. Or, oh my God, we have so much aligned. Like, this is looking good for us. So this is a much more powerful way, a much more optimized way to date, so that you can start putting people into the right buckets. And when, most of your dates, which are not going to be a fit for you, it's not a lost opportunity. I mean, unless it's just totally terrible and you can't even be friends. But as long as it's like, it's good, then you can be friends or more than friends or get introduced. And even the ones that maybe aren't going to be friends, maybe you've gotten a chance to know each other, and maybe like, hey, now that you know who I am, by any chance do you have anyone that kind of fits the mold of what we've talked about here today? Does that make sense, guys? And do me a favor, like, go in the comments and tell me what you think about this system. I'm sure some of you are going to think I'm nuts and this is hard to execute. But it's not. If you just talk about it, it causes real conversations on a date. It causes communication. It causes intrigue because, quite frankly, you're doing something that most people aren't doing, and that's cool. So when a guy interacts with you and is like, whoa, you're this badass woman that's saying, hey, here's how we're doing it. Or I would be so happy if this is how we could do this, instead of forcing it on him, but saying like, it would make me so happy if we could do this system where we just become friends. And we're going to figure out what bucket each other fit into. Or maybe I may have this amazing woman for you. I'd be like, oh, this sounds cool. So not only am I dating you, but I'm dating your entire network. That's exciting. And that's opportunity. Because these swiping apps, like, you don't know. There's like barely any characters in the profile. It may or may not be a fit. Anyway, I challenge all of you to try this. And if you've been single for a while, you might as well, because it hasn't worked. So try something new. Give yourself more opportunity. And really just give yourself this new mindset of not like this single focus, like, oh, I must date and this must be my partner. Because then you're going to get disappointed a lot, because a lot of the time they're not going to be a fit. But if you go on a date with, I'm going to make a friendship, or I'm going to get to see why this person's awesome, and I'm going to see what's aligned or what they're looking for, well, you may help out your girlfriend over there, or you may get a new friend, or you may get a relationship. Just more opportunity, more valuable use of time. So I love all of you. If you've enjoyed this, hit like, please share. And of course, if you're not subscribed, get in there and make sure you hit the bell so you get all my videos. And I'm going to put a video up there or up here so you can keep watching me. So go click one of these, whichever one interests you the most. And thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.